The sequence from Kekkai Sensen is one of my favorite scenes from a show full of amazingly composed scenes, but it really took me a long time to figure out why. A lot of anime really depends on facial expressions in addition to their stage performance to deliver the characters' emotions and feelings. Framing, body language, and blocking are quite rarely used most of the time. One of the main tools Matsumoto uses in Kekkai Sensen is the liberal use of a wide frame instead of a close-up, allowing the character, body language, and the background to be in the frame more, while reducing focus from the facial expressions or even some of the dialogue. Let's see the scene where Leo and White are watching a movie in an open-air theater at the end of episode 5. Here's what we can see at the beginning of the scene. Number 1, they are separated from the other moviegoers, being at the top, isolated from everyone else. Number 2, Leo is bored and not paying attention to White, and we can clearly see this by his body language. Number 3, they are both sitting slightly apart, signaling their current relationship as friends but nothing more. As the scene progresses, the sense of isolation grows as everyone but them laughed at the movie. The scene then shifts into a close-up for a brief moment of emotions before shifting again to show an intimate but lonely shot from the back, with the space between them at the center of the screen and really standing out from the white light of the projector. We see Leo trying to comfort White in an awkward manner, but was unable to close the gap between them. And it's only when he starts talking more genuinely about his sister and his role as a brother that the camera zooms in a close-up, drawing the two visually closer together. Then, at the end of the sequence, the ending song starts and White closed the gap between them, scooting over and bringing Leo in for a hug. The camera zooms out and revealing a bed of red roses in the foreground. It's amazing to me how such subtle storytelling exists in this loud and rowdy show where you have so many chaotic things happening everywhere else. But I think this really is what brings Kekkai Sensen together, or this heart that is put together in Matsumoto's capabilities in visual storytelling. There's zero internal monologue, there's no blushing, no close-up of hands, and yet the emotions are quite clear. Creative uses of frames and camera movements like this are quite rare in anime, with the biggest users being movie directors such as Satoshi Kon and Mamoru Hosoda. Let's watch this amazing example from Summer Wars, where Hosoda uses a lateral tracking shot to represent the emotions of the family. And a lot of this limitation of normal anime directors not using these type of shots probably comes down from the effort and cost that is required to do for a wide shot or a lateral tracking shot, as there are just way more things in every frame. But I think that's why when I see Matsumoto's work, whether that's Kekkai Sensen or Kyosogiga, which is truly an underrated show, I'm really floored by the amount of visual storytelling that can be done from something as simple as seeing more of the world around the characters being presented by the character's body language and using surroundings as part of your tool of storytelling, whether that's a shot of graffiti on a wall, people on the street, or even a bed of red roses near an open-air theater.